This video is about setting up a domain for a website. I'll just start off by saying I'm a nurse, I'm a faculty of nursing. I'm pretty tech savvy, however, I know nothing about setting up a website. So I am learning along with you on how to set up a website. So this video is just about getting a domain name. There's quite a few different, I think they're called registrars for setting up a domain. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Lisa Chappell. I'm a Doctor of Nursing Practice, an associate professor, and studying to have my board certification as a health and wellness nurse coach. I make videos for nurses, students, and caregivers on how to become more resilient and empowered. So one of the ways I think to do that is to build your own website, because not only are you going to be focusing on the assets that you have and kind of building this internal CV for yourself or a resume, you are going to start realizing the opportunities that you have. I think having a website would be really important to you as a nurse or as a nursing student, because it's going to be this incredible way to catalog and categorize and sort of keep a portfolio that can showcase the work that you are doing. And it's also a way that you are going to be found by others. So it's this incredible way to have some influence over what others are pulling up when they Google your name. And so future employers or people who, if you're starting your own business or you're looking into entrepreneurship, that having your own website is going to be a really important place to start. Or maybe you want to set up a blog on your website. So getting a domain name is kind of one of the first steps. Now you can go and you can create a website at any time really by going on over to some of the free hosts for a website. And so that includes Wix, Squarespace is another, or there's another called Ghost, G-H-O-S-T, and there's a whole ton out there. If you want your website to not have the URL in the URL, it's going to have your website name /ghost.com or /GoDaddy or /Wix. If you want to have a more professional looking website, you have to invest a little bit of money. That's kind of what this video is about as well. And if you're a nurse, I think you have the money, you could do it. So you're going to want to purchase a domain to have your website be a little more professional looking, and then you're going to choose a host. So I'm at the point where I have not chosen a host yet, but I have set up my domain, which I'm really, really excited about. So I'm going to pull up a screen share here and kind of take you through the process. You might go to Google Domains. Let's see, domain purchase. So the first one that always comes up is GoDaddy, and I've done a little bit of research on this, and they're a little bit more expensive, so you might not want to go with GoDaddy, but that's the first one that comes up. You can also purchase domain names from various, like Squarespace, or Google Domains is another I've really heard good things about. And you can go right into Google, and I guess it's a really great way to search for a domain. All right, so here we are at Google Domains, and this is the place where you can find a domain. Let's say I wanted to look at Nursepreneur. Nursepreneur, is that how you spell it? I hope so. Let's look if this is a domain that is available. All right, so this will tell you, so the .com is not available. There is a nursepreneur.com already. However, the .net version of this is available. You can get a .org if you're doing a nonprofit, .us, .info. So there's a list of quite a few, and some are more secure than others. Let's think of another one that might have to do with nursing. So I don't know, nurse biz. Let's try that. I'm just making up things at this point. Okay, so this is good because here it shows nurse.biz, and see how it says it's premium, and it gives you a price of how much that will cost per year. The majority of websites are not premium. And so look, this is available, and if you just wanted nursebiz.com, whoa, so that is definitely, it's called aftermarket, and so this means that somebody thinks that this could potentially be a domain that could be really popular at some point, and so they're going to charge a bit of extra money for it. And so here, nursebiz.com, you would have to spend $1,900 to purchase this domain, and then it would only cost you $12 per year. It is easier, however, to find a cheaper domain name, and these kind of give you the purchase prices of these. So in my case, I would like a website, lisachappell.com, because that's my name, and I just want my first and last name and to have my own website with that. Let's see, .net is already taken. I could be lisachappell.org, .us, .info, .club, and it's interesting, it doesn't even show the .com. And so this might happen to you where there's other people with your same name, and maybe your name is a popular name, and so maybe then you consider adding your middle name into that name. You just think about what is a website name that you feel like could grow with you. So it happens to be, apparently there is a relatively famous actress in Auckland, Australia, with my same name. She's Lisa Chappell as well. And I'm surprised she didn't get the .com because it was available. And so I managed to get myself lisachappell.com, which is kind of awesome. So I decided to go through, and I'm going to take you back to our search results here. So I ended up going through Namecheap, and I did watch some videos and do a little bit of research and find that this is a good one. And so when I looked up lisachappell.com, it was for sale, but it was a premium domain. And so I did have to go through the process of verifying that I'm actually a valid purchaser of this domain name. I think I probably spent too much money on my domain, but I wanted it. I wanted it a lot. And so I was really excited actually to get it. And I think it's going to be amazing to be able to build my own website and to use this website to build my business as well, and to take you along on that journey with me. So with Namecheap, and I'll go ahead and just go into my dashboard here and then cover up some of these other settings. I'm going to cover up my information here. And okay, so you can see that now I have the domain lisachappell.com, and this tells you when it will expire and then how much you have to pay per year. I could get this Lisa Chappell online, and that wouldn't be very expensive. They even have .health, what do you call them? Extensions, is that what they're called? At the end where it's .com or .net, they have .health, and so that could be a cool extension, I think, for a nurse if you want to set up your own website. All right, so yeah, I have my website. I have how much it costs me per year, which I think for me is going to be like $8.88 or something like that per year. And my next task is to choose a platform and then import my domain over to that platform. So I will try to take you along for that process as well. All right, so I think that's all on domain names. And so let me know in the comments below, are you going to purchase your own domain, and are you going to use your name, or are you going to use the name of your future business? For those of you thinking of becoming entrepreneurs, or what are you going to put for your domain? Let me know. Comments below. Take care. It's been fun. I'll see you in the next video.